Hey guys, gals, boy, StreamYard sure has changed. That's for sure. Been a while. Hope a few of you that hangs with me over the years pop in here. Be good to see you. But things are different. You can't do share the stream out to another channel now unless you pay. You can't see. I'm trying to figure out what else you can't do. Oh, you can't do an intro now. So go figure. And then you got a new bubble here, which is kind of weird. And you can move it, look there, to the left of me, to the right of me. Oh, anyway, crazy. Hey, Brutal Bob, what's up, brother? Hang on, let me try to get myself back in the middle here. There we go. Yeah, man, StreamYard's expensive now. I ran into one, I can't remember what the crap the name of it was, Riverside. And I thought, well, I'll give them a try. And come to find out, they cost too. You know, suppose they give you a free trial, but then they hit you for. It's not too bad if you pay by the year. So StreamYard the same way. You pay by the year, you save money. But I can't pay that kind of chunk of money right now. But they took away some features. It looks like, which is kind of sucks. But anyway, I miss you guys. Any of you listening? It ain't popped in and chimed in. Sorry, I've been swimming, walking, trying to get shit, messing with a car. I finally got it fairly top notch, and been enjoying it as usual. And actually, I was at Costco today. Had to go there and pick up a few prescriptions, and my roommate went with me. And looked around, checked the ladies out. You know what I mean, Bob. Better shut up. Bob is tied up. Thirsty. It's warm here in Georgia. Right now, 77 degrees. I can't even go in the attic and drill a hole in the top plate. I've got, I mentioned that here in the stream here a while back. I got the living room drilled, the plate put in the wall, taped off, of course, that way the AC the heat don't suck to the, from the attic. Got the roommate's bedroom. It's drilled and taped off. Got the cat one gang box installed. Got that done. I was gonna do the kitchen this evening. I probably will when I get off here. I'm gonna go up there and do the kitchen. I'm taking a wall down. I'm just gonna have an 8x8 post with I think a 22-inch monitor with Home Assistant on it, which is a smart home computer, a server basically running smart lights, power meters, you name it, it'll run. I can't even put a sensor in here that way if I have another flood, I know about it. It'll notify me if I'm on the road or somewhere. I actually had this room flood here about 3 years ago, and it was a mess. So I'm going to put a sensor in here in case a washing machine hose pops or bursts. So. Appreciate you coming in here, Bob. Saying hello, man. You ain't got that thing yet, Bob? I sent you. I don't even trust the post office. I got more envelopes, though, so I can send out more, and I still got more coat stuff. I'll just resend. I still got your address. Got a big old box. Amazing. Friggin' 100, was it? Well, it says 10. I know there's more than 10 in 100 envelopes, like $16 friggin' dollars. I used to get 500 envelopes for like $19. Now I think it's 30 and 40. Yeah, $30. I was thinking. So it's outrageous. Jesus, prices are going sky high. Okay. I'll send me your address again, man, on that text of mine when you get time. I'll send another one. I got quite a bit here left still. This is. And I think I got a flag. I do have a flag. I don't have many more of them. It's kind of a green one. I'll send you, brother, for hanging in there with me. I'll send you the flag, a coat coaster, and one of his stickers. He was kind enough to donate this, and I appreciate that. He's got a dog, guys. It's beautiful Mastiff. Hey, Dale, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Hope this audio ain't too loud or buzzing, but. Because sometimes I retweak it after I hadn't streamed a long time. And I've been having to change it so much, going into different panels because they have different platforms, and my volume, you can't hear me. So I have to crank up one or the other, and then I have to crank back down to go into StreamYard. So my volume's okay here, but it's not okay, say, in Restream. I don't know why, it just isn't, even if you put it on 200%. So, or 100%. So, but good to see you, Dale. Hope you're doing well, man. I didn't expect to get very few in here, actually. Ain't that circle weird? I just discovered it and discovered you don't get a lot of features right now. I don't like StreamYard as much as I did. I'll say that to them, and they're listening, probably. I think the new owners are have tightened up too much and raised their prices, and in some ways, and they took away. I think I was paying $10 for unlimited. That's gone. Somebody text me probably. Hang on a minute, guys. Let's see who it is. I hear you. We got to care of. Yeah, Bama, I agree. Some of you probably even working because it's still, especially on the West Coast. I meant to say. So I could have texted quite a few others. I only texted a select few. I just didn't. There's no slant against other people. I just happened to run up into the text there. Bob, I do. Bama Dad, and Colt, and Dale. I try to get you. I don't have you on the text, Dale. I don't think I even got. I don't even have your number, do I, Dale? And if you want me to, if you send me a thing with your number, I'll text you when I go live. If you want, it's up to you. Hey, Bama Dad. Oh, no problem, man. This is a pop-up chat. This is nothing doing nothing. I'm thinking about. My birthday is passed. Don't ask me how old I am because I don't want to talk about it. I'm that old. I want to get I think it's $50 on sale right now. I thought it was my birthday price, but it doesn't say anything about my birthday. Probably too late anyway because that's done passed. So they got the what is it? Auto drum for $50. And the riser. That's all I need on the Lee turret, and I'm ready to go. I don't like this powder, having a hand do it. I just don't like it. I want to get the hopper up there and get it going. So, and now that my car is going, I got air. I can go out to the range more. The range is not that far from me, believe me. Let's see, somebody else text me. Bear with me. I've been watching some of CW's and Grio's videos, but haven't been in any of the live stream. He sends me a link to join weekly, though. Okay. Got you. That was Colt. He's got to go, I think, go to lunch or dinner later. And he's got a dog that's got cancer. Poor dog. I lost my dog back in, actually about the week COVID hit. And last memory I have of him running down he got up, couldn't get up all night long, ran down the hall with all of his power. I mean, he couldn't make it hardly. Got to the living room and collapsed, and that was it. He couldn't even stand up no more after 13 years. So that was I still have that in my mind because I just sit there and watch him for hours like that, and it was rough. So let's see, beautiful day. Yeah, 77 here. Dale, you're in Georgia where I'm at. I forget where you're at, Dale. Let me know. Bama Dad says, I'm fortunate my range is about a mile away. I wish mine was that close, but it's about 25-minute drive. I think 27-minute drive. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's been so long since I drove through there. Last time I was there, though, I did spend most of the day. I tend to go there and stay at least 4 hours, carry lunch, and just collect brass and shoot. I want me a doggone optic or a LPVO, but can't afford it right now. Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Beautiful land there. There, Montana, west. I've never been out west. I'd like to go sometime. And I think my car now, all I got to do now to the car is change the brake fluid. I talked to my roommate today. I'm going to put dot 3 and 4 synthetic, or dot 3 and 4. I don't know if it's synthetic, but I think it's Valvoline. I'm going to pump it through, get it out, because I ain't telling how old it is. It's got some sediment in the master cylinder. Get that out pumped. Then the power steering, and I'm done. At least I hope so. Knock on wood. I should be able to go out of state again. It's no problem. Dale says his lab is 14 years old. Wow. That's a long life. Mine lost muscle. I was watching a video yesterday of mine on my phone, and he was in the backyard, and it was a few months before he passed, and you could tell he had a hard time walking. His hip, the muscle. I actually didn't realize how much muscle loss he had until I started watching that video. I said, wow. Because his muscles were, you could see them in his rear legs. They looked droopy and really weak. And he kind of had a weird walk because he had that hip problem, hip dysplasia, whatever they call it. It was sad. Broke my heart. I spent basically my whole life with him. I told him, I'll be with you to the end, boy. And we'll grow old together. And I was young, put it that way, still young at that point when I got him. But yeah, I won't go to the range. And got one of the state runs it. Not bad. They've changed it. I haven't been out there. They've supposedly got steel now. That'll be kind of killer. Got a little more idea now how to do little video spurts of shooting and stuff. I didn't a few years ago. I admit I was kind of stupid about it. I didn't know how to do it. And actually, one camera I hooked up my Canon and I put it on the tripod, forgot about it, and the battery died. And I sat there and filmed. Who knows how many? It's probably still on there, but I erased it off the card because I took the card out, the micro SD, and put it into a GoPro or something else here a few years ago. Got some shooting at my daughter's house where she used to live, but it's not good video. It's just a few people firing off a gun. That's it. It wasn't done very well. In other words, I zoomed in on them, but didn't zoom in on the target. So it was bad. Dale says, I won an LPVO from Half Mile Sniper. Wow. Congrats, man. Should be here today or tomorrow. Yeah, I'd like to have one. I'd like to have that. I'd love to have, I want me a 2-dot echo. I know it's high. Is it echo? What the heck am I saying, echo? Heck, I forget the name of it now. It's been a while. EOTech. I know, it had an E. That's why I got confused. EOTech. 2-dot EOTech's what I'd like to have. Trouble is, they're like $600 friggin' dollars, sometimes $700. But I like to have that in LPVO. And I do have the pop-up chat outs, but I've been just reading in the main one. And yeah, it is nice. Let us know how it works, man. Talk to. You don't go on panels, do you, Dale? I don't think. At least I don't recall. I need some panel volunteers. Somebody that ain't ordinarily streaming, kind of like Mac years ago didn't stream, and we got him on, me and Echo. Get some of you guys that never do it really get on here and get kind of comfortable with it, and it gets habit forming after a while. So you enjoy it. I mean, even though I hadn't streamed lately, I still, every day think about, I've been trying to get David to do a stream with me since I got him at Christmas. We did a few tests on the backside the other day, but then he'll kind of go through where he won't answer the text for a day or so. I text him today, I ain't heard from him. Text another day, I didn't hear from him. And then I talked to him a few minutes the other day. So Charlie Elliott, my brother says, yeah, that's right, Charlie Elliott. Yeah. Apparently my brother's watching. Here's to you, bud. Hey, like that circle's weird. Something I didn't even know. I thought, that's kind of strange. Now I don't even know how to get it out. But got scenes over here. That's kind of new. It says beta. So it's in beta form. But MacMan didn't stream Monday night, did he, Bob? I don't think. I know I heard him say, I can't remember where I heard it at, that he was going to do a Monday night stream. I was watching somebody stream. I'm occasionally, guys, in the little panels here and there. Occasionally I'll jump on somebody's, but not a lot. And I think I like it because there's no pressure. You just go on there and just talk, and it's no particular subject. Dale says a rapid reticle 1 to 6. Yeah, cool. Mm-hmm. I'll take a look at it. Is that the name of it? Is that the reticle name, Dale, or is that the name of the scope? Let's see. Okay, you got the name of it. From Home Half Mile Sniper. What kind of name? Oh, I don't know AR. Oh, okay. I have been looking. I was somewhere the other day. I won't say where, and they were doing a video. They were doing a film, Hollywood here in Georgia, Hollywood, Georgia, and I watched them do a scene. And I spoke to one of the ladies, and heard her tell the young girl behind her, says, "I'll send you the script next week." And the scene was so quick and so fast. I mean, all of a sudden the woman just started, yelling out, talking, and then that was the end of it. The action stopped, and boom, all that work just for that little bit. So it's kind of weird watching it. And amazing that most of the work is setting up, and then I guess doing practice takes, and then sometimes you do the takes over and over. Gizzard Gary is now on Monday night now. Well, what time is he on, Dale? Max on Monday at 8 p.m. now. Yeah, 9 I think 8 p.m. in the summer, 9 in the winter, because our time changes. His don't, I think. So what time's he on, Dale? Do you know? Let me know. Because Echo used to do interviews in the Monday slot. I may still do some 6:30 Monday interviews. And I don't think most people don't run typically at 6 o'clock or 6:30 p.m. But I haven't. Oh, 9? Okay, let's see. Okay, so Mac will have an hour then. All right, yeah, that'll work. Okay. There's Echo. You sneaky joker. What is going on? What are you up to, boy? Won't you ought to, let me send you a link, man. Get on here and say hello to everybody. What few's on here? We got 4 on. Which crazy if I do regular, we get 15 or 20 on coffee sometimes. Sometimes coffee surprises me past few years, but no more than I stream. No wonder they don't know when I stream anymore. Nobody does. But I definitely got to load more 223-556. I'm not working on 40 anymore, so that's gone until I get a 40, and I'll start working on it. And all I need is the dies. My brother's got his dies back and stuff. So, but still got a lot of 223s to do here. I just don't want to do it by hand. I want to do it with a powder hopper and get it going. Echo says, I'm just chilling in Orlando. Okay. Who is Ann Orlando? One of your hookers? Man, we used to do occasionally locker room talk, and we probably shouldn't have. And actually, we stopped it. But hey, we got to joke a little bit, here and there. Don't that sound like one? Ann Orlando. Sound like a stripper, don't it, or something? But yeah, your phone did good, Echo, last time. No, it messed up. I'm in Orlando. Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. I'm chilling in Orlando, and it said Ann, yeah. I say my brother's name, and it says 880. I don't know if he's not aware of that, but it'll say that, probably. It's weird how that does it. Google misunderstands. I could use a stripper right now. Yeah, I bet you could. You're a former jailbird. You were beating the rocks and because that song, I'm working on the chain gang, poo pa all day long. That's an old song, boy. I used to listen to that when I was young. Working on the chain gang. You know what song I'm talking about, Echo? You used to play it a lot on 08 AM in Atlanta, Georgia. Dale Polk says, reloaded 45 Colt last week. That's a gun I want, Dale. I want that 45 Vaquero Ruger. 5.5-inch barrel, stainless steel, polished. I think it's polished. I want that gun, and I want it bad. I'm going to carry that in my car when I travel, and I'm going to, depending on where I go, what state, I'm going to carry my AR-15 in a zip-up backpack leather case. I know I'm going to be a little more controversial with AR-15. It kind of, they may pull me over and hold me for a while, but there ain't nothing they can do about it. At least most states. Yeah. So, but I do want that 40 Ruger Vaquero eventually. And, get some brass and load for the 45 color. I was reading the other day, they said you can make that 45 long, about as hot as you can a 44 Magnum. I knew you can't make it hot, of course, but man, if you can make it hot as a 44, that's pretty good. Brutal Bob says, Bama Daddy, if you ever, I ain't highlighting nothing, am I? I done forgot how to highlight. I've got half a screen up here. I mean, I don't really need the doggone YouTube screen only at times. Says, Bama Daddy, if you ever make it to Michigan, let me know if you have an invite to stay and shoot. I have a 4,500. My God, Bob, how the hell you see that far? I mean, Jesus. You'd have to have binoculars every 100 yards. No, I'm kidding on that one, but whoa. Yeah, that's the first time I'd seen filming. They made, God, what was it? Years ago here in downtown Monroe, they made American Pie. Get what section? It was the last one they did. I got pictures of the set, actually. They ran me off the set on the side over there with the extras. I jumped in right there with the extras and sat with them. And they'd come along and says, you all don't belong here. And he looked at me and I says, no, I'm not an extra. I said, you got to go. I said, okay, bye. But I went right in on the set and got on there right there in the chairs with all the extras and everybody talking to them. And the only person I seen I think was Jason Biggs. Didn't see Allison Hannigan. I would like to have seen Allison Hannigan, but I didn't. Little redhead, at least used to be. She's a nice lady. Buffy the Vampire when she was younger. That was the 90s. Dale says, I have a Uberti. Oh, well, yeah, I've heard of Uberti. Yeah. I've held a couple of them. And finally held a Colt single action original Army here a couple years ago in the Franklins. That was nice. I never shot one like Mac, man, but Echo says in the early 90s, I had a Colt Anaconda and a 45 long Colt at 6-inch barrel in the early 90s. Okay, yep. Yeah, I used to have a 629 stainless steel with the red ramp insert, outline white rear, and target hammer and trigger. Didn't have the slick trigger. Had the grooves in it, so I liked it better. Everyone give a thumbs up, he says. Thank you, Echo. Well, this is pathetic. I definitely got to start back streaming. 2 people. Whoa. Typically, if you stream kind of regular, coffee, 10 people, 15 max, sometimes 20. But most time, 8 or 10. And, but half the time, I'm like you all. If I don't know you're streaming sometimes, especially if you don't do it regular. And then I forget, like, God, it's been a while since Mac streamed Monday nights. But we need to do some interviews. Echo, I don't know if I want to do it solo or do it probably. We probably can do it together, as you would co-host. Yeah, MacMan belongs to the Gun of the Week Club. You know that, guys. I got to give him. I got to rib him a little bit and give him a hard time. Yeah, he's Gun of the Week Club guy. He got more guns than we got money, or we got food. Nah, he's got a lot of good stuff. But I used to joke about that Gun of the Month Club. Then I changed it Gun of the Week Club. But yeah, he's got some good stuff. And I'd love to have custom actions, Masterpiece Arms action with a 308 chassis, Masterpiece Arms chassis. I'm trying to say, with the Remington bull barrel precision rifle. I'd love to have that set up, but I think the chassis is over $1,000 for Masterpiece. But got a level in it and all that. So, Rudy Fern and Autism Homestead. Hey, Rudy, how you doing? Thank you for dropping by. It says 4:16 p.m. Central. Rudy he's in another community. He's homesteading. I'm pretty sure it's you who I'm talking to. He's with the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Shout out to her. I hadn't watched her lately either. I'm a moderator there. I've been missing a lot of hers. I'm at either the pool or I'm at a doctor appointment. I think I missed it this week. I was at the I say I had a epidural on the 4th. I was at the doctor yesterday, and then I was at the Costco. So I've been missing everything. Everybody streams for quite a while. So I got to change that, though. And we need to get you streaming, Echo. Pop on here, man. Let me send you a link and see how that phone works. Even if it does do Echo, heck, we'll deal with it. You want to say hello to people? They'll be shocked what view's on. Come on a minute. Ain't going to hurt you. Put that, I got him a patch, guys. He's got an eye patch. So he's a pirate. Chessboard. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. This is just a shout-out thing to you guys. Appreciate you, each and every one of you dropping in here. Kind of weird that circle is, though. Reminds you of one of those telescopes you look through. Yeah. Only guy I know that buys more guns than Magman is Hootie Who. I'm not familiar with them. I'll check that out. Yeah, Mac, we got a lot of guns, buddy. He likes to buy them. I always wanted like a Colt Python, or even a 629 stainless steel 6-inch barrel. God, I love that. But if I had my choice right now of the 44, 45, the Vaquero, I'd take the Vaquero. Why? Because of the nostalgic cowboy single action. I've wanted that since I was a kid. And I want to learn to spin the gun. I want to learn to draw fast. And if you get good, you can draw pretty fast with a single action. So I want to do all that. Catch you in a little bit. I got to eat something before my blood sugar dropped. Yeah, he's chickening out. Don't want to come on here live. He's nervous. No, I'm kidding. Appreciate you dropping in, Echo. Seriously, let's get on this. We need to get you on because it didn't echo the other day. So you should be fine. Y'all remember Echo. Some of you do. And especially if you watch a lot of the old videos. I was watching we flashed it. We was on Beltloop's channel the other day, and Beltloop put up Echo's channel, and I was on it on one of the little things. I seen my face up there. I said, "Oh, there I am. I'm in there from years ago." And it's weird. How many years has it been? Echo's probably gone now. I'm trying to think. I can't remember when we started streaming. I know it was during COVID. The thing you're not supposed to talk about, supposedly on this, but I think all that's over. You can talk what you want to talk about, unless YouTube bans you, or strikes you. Who knows? I don't keep up with what YouTube allows and don't allow at times. Bob says, hang on here. Dale, he and I would get along, so am I. Between the ones I buy and the ones sent for T&E, I am always shooting something new. Our treasured home Nancy is in here. Thank you for dropping in, Nancy. Thank you. It's good to see you. This is strange. I'm not even used to streaming, Nancy, anymore. It's been so long since I've been on here. I'm rusty. My co-host is here, and he's disappearing. Got to go eat. He's got blood sugar, type 1 diabetes, so he's got to eat. And he is still, guys, for y'all tips that know him, he's still trying to get his retirement started back. Social Security and everything. They cut him off when he was tied up. I guess the word would be tied up, but you know what I mean. Some of you do. And we're going to try to get him live, though. I told him about a Chromebook. He needs to get a Chromebook. I think Chromebook is about $200. It cools down. Like I said today, I'm not loading nothing. I ain't been doing nothing. I do have a bucket that I am slowly, occasionally work on, that I'm filling up. I'm not even putting in trays. I'm just bam, 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 filling a bucket up. And then I'm going to take that to the range and probably, who knows, bag, something. Bucket of bullets, bucket of brass, who knows? Just shoot. I decided I don't have time to organize. Just throw it in a thing and go shoot with it. So, but I got to get up there in the attic when it cools down, try to drill a few top plates. Holes in the very top plate of a... all I got left is the laundry room right here. Got to get up there and drill when it's not too. I got to cut a hole in the wall with a oscillating saw and put the insert in, tape it off. Tape off up there, of course, with foil AC tape. And then all I got is the kitchen. I'm taking a wall down. I'm having an 8x8 post with a screen on it for the smart home and internet. I'm going to have my own NAS server, home assistant, the whole thing here. Everything automated. Where I walk in a room, lights come on. And I am going to order some there's a lot of things I could do here, like I'm doing that network stuff that I can't even film because I don't have lighting. I talked to Echo about it the other day. For $250, I can get 2 or 3 light stands. And I talked with the guy, the lighting guy on this movie set about lights. He had an Assuron, something like that brand. And he actually looked it up for me. It's $1,700. But he showed me some other models I could get, which I'm familiar with. And seemed like one, I either get 2 LED lights panel or 3 for $250, and has controls and everything, similar to what he had, even though it's not as high, high dollar, of course. And I can do some of the network stuff and put content on my channel, show you what I'm doing. I had to vet, and I couldn't do a lot. I didn't do a lot because it was so hectic with it. And I still got a few videos out there painting parts of the motor on my phone. Just never posted it, on my channel. Dale says, be back in 15 minutes if you're still here. Yeah, I'm hanging here. Dale Post says, AR Hootie does a live video almost every night. Hey, okay. Wow. That's a lot of video lives. Hootie. I'll check that out. I don't think I've ever watched him, but I will check it out. There's some good channels out there. There's some strange ones, boy. I've seen some strange stuff on YouTube lives that I would never thought that you could do a live around, I've seen lives where people don't talk. I've seen lives where people don't do nothing. I thought, well, why do a live? But, I guess each his own. But, and, I tell you, the weirdest one is the reaction ones. Now, some of those are good, especially if it's discovering rock and roll, but there's some reaction that's really very amateur that kind of surprises me. Oh, yeah, appreciate the link. Hang on, let me switch over here there we go. Let me see if I'm subbed to them. Probably am, but no, I'm not. Okay, I am now. Okay, I subbed them. Let me do the all. They got 2.6K, 587,000. Okay, wow. Okay, yeah, I see scopes, live chat, popular videos, awesome channels, Route 66. Okay. That's a big channel, guys. Over 500,000 people. Okay. I subbed them. Probably won't sub me back because they're a big channel, but I will check them out. Let me see, just to see how I like this. Hang on a minute. Let me look at this. Hang on, guy. I can't see my own screen. My eyes are going bad, and my glasses have done left me, and I don't have them on. So, have you seen Chromebooks or Chrome tablets below 100 at Big? No, I haven't. But I'll check it out. I'll look online and go in there. We got one next. Ours is closing down here, unfortunately. And Big Lots. I did see one today, A9 or something at Costco, regular $219. They knocked 60 off. I think it was like $159. And I checked the speed on it. It's pretty good, fast. And the tablet I don't need, except I could use it for a temporary home assistant monitor, but I would rather have the 22 or 23 inch monitor on the wall because it's just where I can see it better. I'm kind of going to phase in Echo. I'm not going to pay for Amazon Plus. I know some of you may have heard about that coming. I'm not going to pay for some friggin' cloud company to make them rich, wealthy, to inspire on me. I'm going to make my own cloud here and make my own network thing. I'll still use Amazon some, maybe, and put it in a home assistant, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to buy anybody's cloud. That includes Google's or Microsoft's. Even though I do have some pictures on it of my dog on Amazon and Google. A lot of stuff on Google, of course. But I decided I want my own private cloud. And heck, the hard drives, that's what cost you, and I can't afford that right now. I take time to maybe buy one hard drive every year. But that's the start. That's typically the way I do. I get up my head on something and I buy a little, wait, like 6 months, a year, buy another piece, next thing you know, it's done. Bama Dad said he's pretty down to earth fella. Okay. Yeah, I'll check him out. He's a gun guy, so he's all right. Prepping guns and all that. That's good people. A lot of good people on YouTube. And now I got 6 on now. Thank you guys, gals, for dropping in. Learned of a new channel, so that was good. Thanks to Bama Dad. He said, Bama Dad said, I think they may be closing down everywhere. Huh. Let's see. Chessboard. That looked like my cuss bucket for my new pickup. I only need $68,000 more dollars. Laughing my, yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I was telling Echo a Chromebook would work. I told my roommate wants one too. I said, hey man, only like a couple $100. At least that's what they were averaging online at the time. And you can stream live on them, I hear. And it beats paying $500,000 for a laptop. Kind of does the same thing. Bama Dad, according to Big Lots website, they're going out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I seen a sign here weeks ago at ours. But if I knew they had a tablet for $100 or a Chromebook, I'd been in there for $100. That's not bad. My PC, some of you all know Windows 10 is going to eventually lose support here shortly, and you're going to be, you can still use it, but you're not going to get new drivers. Company's not going to release drivers for new equipment, sound, whatever you got. They're not going to do it. So not only are you going to have leaks, plugs, and holes, and hacking, and whatever else, unless you got some kind of program you can keep running to stop it, you're not going to have patches, updates, or anything. So I'm buying I may buy 2, but I'm buying what they call a slim client Dell i5. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, hard drive, Windows 11 Pro on it, and it's going to run Home Assistant. And I may buy another one to run my streams and just not even worry about buying a $1,000 PC. Heck with it. I can get them used on eBay for $226. We're talking about the Windows XP Pro alone is $150, $200. So I'm gonna get a used Dell client that basically refurbished, and 32 gigs RAM is pretty good. I think DDR4, yeah. And I may upgrade the SSD to more storage or something, in time. But that's mostly going to run. What is it? Not kiosk something, or Ubuntu. I forget the name. Don't quote me on these software programs, because I've been watching so much of that stuff lately, learning about it. So it's basically a free software program to be able to load Home Assistant on, and kind of like a little mini server. So, but that's something Echo could get that, but you still got to get the monitor. You got to get keyboard and a mouse. So, and they guarantee it for a year, supposedly. Apparently, there's a bunch of them out there released that people are selling. They sell them to corporations. They're made for corporate, so they don't have to pay IT people to come in and repair. They just throw them away. Brutal Bob says Chessboard Ollie has already bought over a dozen Big Lot stores to make them Ollies. Oh, okay. Wow. What is Ollie's going to be? I'm not familiar with it here in the South. Yep. I'm trying to think. Today's Wednesday. I'm hoping, guys, I keep saying this, I'm hoping I'll get to start either Thursday nights or Monday nights at 6:30 p.m. started again. Maybe I might just do 1 or 2, here and there. At least try to do one random a week live stream. And I have a few people that come on the panel I've already talked to. So I just hadn't put it together yet. And, they're busy. This is new people from other communities too. I'm talking about, so this is not going to be confined to our community, which is a good thing. Of course, then you got I won't say nothing. If Mac Man's listening, he'll know what I'm talking about. If I said it, but hopefully we'll get something going. But that's about it. Almost the car I'm not working on anymore. the house I do got to paint. I did buy me a leather sofa, Corner Group, the other week. I got it used. I'll admit that, but it's still on a nice, thick black leather sofa. And I've always wanted one. I finally got it. And got the gray paint. My daughter got, there's a gray, every time I'd buy gray paint, I had a problem. Every time I'd buy gray paint, I'd bring it home. I'd paint the walls in different rooms, and it would change color on me. It would go blue. Then it'd go dark brown. I mean, weird, not brown, but kind of a weird gray. And I said, my God, gray is the hardest friggin' paint there you ever seen to paint. It has so many shades because blue is in gray. And now they got gray without the blue. Well, my daughter lives in apartments with her. My great-grandson's grandfather is a builder, and he has apartments and builds homes here in Georgia. He has a whole string of apartments my daughter lives in. He painted them all Sherwin-Williams with this gray paint. And I finally found out what color it is. So I'm going to go get some and paint my interior and get that done, along with the networking. And I got to work on this room, of course, and there's a lot of changes I want to make here. Bench. I want to get a screen, like Mac's got, most of us got. We can look instead of sitting here looking at this. I want to be able to look up too. Or y'all won't know I'm looking up maybe at times, but I'll be able to sit and look up and read and see you all. I got a 32 over here, but if I buy the next one I buy, it's going to be like a 23, 24-inch touchscreen for the wall, along with that mini server. And if I have to, I'll use it for a while, for the streaming here when Windows 10 starts going to crap. So this is the old computer I got. Man, I ain't kidding you. It's 4-core i7, but it's still old. It's not even a PCI Express 3. I mean, it's old. Some of you may know what a bus system is in a motherboard, but it's old. Old as crap. 19 gigs of RAM now. I had 6. I upgraded. Can't tell the difference. That I can tell, but it definitely, Brutal Bob. Let's see. Yeah, chessboard. I have actually used OBS. I haven't used it in a long time because it went weird on me. I hadn't thought about that in a long time because when I got this digital camera, I didn't need it. But yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with it. Dual cams and everything. That'd be good for live streams, tutorials. I'm not that good at OBS, but I'll try to mess with it. But I haven't run it. Yeah, I did use it there for quite a while, and when I did, I could adjust the lighting better with it. And all I need really is what you're supposed to do. Some of you know this. You're supposed to cut your lights off in your room where you're streaming live. You're supposed to cut your lights on, your panel lights, and you're supposed to adjust your lights to your camera, not your camera to your lights. But you can kind of do both. It doesn't matter. But you're supposed to bring it up like that. Me, all I got's an overhead LED light bulb. That's it. It's got a little piece of plastic over it, diffused, which is not normal. Notice Matt Man's got a good clear bench. He's got a light panel, little LED light panel, and that helps. But you should cut the lights out and bring the light panels on, and then dim it. Usually you don't have to bring it up very bright. You set your camera to your settings and then bring the light to match the camera. But the way I'm doing, I'm having to do opposite. Like even sometimes here I'm washed out, I have to go up there and tweak it. And it depends on some days how sunny it is here, too. So, let's see. Big lots here in Michigan were black holes, Bob says. Definitely wasn't run very well. Well, I remember in the 90s, big lots was pretty big. Had little tools. I'd buy little plier sets and things, and I still got a few other stuff. You go in there and get all kinds of little surplus stuff, and then years later it just started selling furniture and stuff like that. Now tools kind of disappeared, and I said, well, I don't go in there anymore. I used to go in there for a candy bar, a protein bar, or something before I go to the gym, swim. At one time, it was right next door to the fitness center I went to. But guys, it's getting kind of. I say, what is it? 5:37. Yeah. I'm going to get lazy and go watch Deadwood, HBO Deadwood series, Cowboy, South Dakota, North Dakota, or South Dakota. Well, anyway, Black Hills, where we run the Indians off for the gold. We had a treaty with them at the time, where Wild Bill gets killed. And I'd like to visit there. That would be kind of cool. But Bama Dad says it got a wee bit dangerous going to big lots here. Huh. Yeah, we're not too bad. We got some rough areas here where I'm at. Bad areas. Not for the most part, it's farming area and a lot of new housing. A lot of new people's moved in here over the past few decades. Like I say, when I come here, there was nothing here in this town. Town of Logan. I lost my domain name, Best of Loganville, for businesses. I kept that domain name for probably 20-something years, and I lost it here a few weeks ago. Forgot to pay on it. And they tried to sell it back to me or negotiate something with me. I said, no. I lost it. Businesses, there's a business here run called Best of Loganville, and they do a magazine on businesses. I own the domain name. I was going to try to sell it to them down the road, but never worked out. I lost it. Chessboard, AR Patriot Wally World has a 65-inch flat screen with HDMI inputs for $380. Oh, I got flat screens, man. I got a 65 Sony in my bedroom, 55 Sony in the living room. I'm going to pull it out about another year or two. Go with at least a 75 in the living room. I want 85, but 75 will work. You can get them now for $12.99 at Costco for 75 Sony with the XR processor. But I'm getting a 24-inch touchscreen panel. That's what I was talking about earlier for the wall to run Home Assistant on. And it'll run security cameras. It'll have all kinds of stuff. Weather, info. I'll be able to sit and interact with it when I walk by. It's some of you familiar with it. Some of you may not be, but check it out. Then there's a DAC board, which is not as interactive. It's just something you look at, but I want one I can actually interact with software-wise. So I'm an old guy, but I like technology. I think it's cool. Chessboard says, I use 65 for my computer. Wow, yeah. My daughter used to use one big. I went over a house one time years ago. I said, whoa, man, that TV's big. I mean, that screen is big on that computer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people do that now, I hear, especially with the 4Ks. I got a 1080p here that I use sometime for streaming. If I do it, I can sit and look and watch you all talk. And I actually right now because I had it, never hooked it up. I got Roku hooked up to it, so I can turn it on and watch YouTube. Of course, I could do that anyway by moving over the computer, but I can actually watch Roku now, right here on this TV. With this. Now, this is Wi-Fi. Pretty soon, this is going to have two hard wires run here in the wall here shortly. And I got 1 gig here up and down, but fiber optic for you all that don't know. I can get 2 gigs for $20 more, which is not bad. And I figure if I got fiber optic, I might as well go ahead and start putting some sensors in the house and setting up. I'm going to put LEDs in the ceilings, kind of update the house. It looks like kind of old school. It's got the old, the old crap, been around for decades. I'm going to get rid of it and cut the little 6-inch holes and put those in. I was looking at wiring today. I got 500 feet for $150, which is a good deal. 14.2. Bama Dad, I was 40. It was a 42, but that is as big as I need. Yep. Laced up. What is up? Cheers to you too, brother. Hope all sharing the love. Yeah, God bless you. Bongs up. Yeah, been a while. I'll try to get over and say hello sometime, man. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. Appreciate it. And hope you're doing good up there, up north up there. And guys, I'm going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I can get back to streaming. I've been swimming a lot. I'm going Thursday, Friday. Actually Thursday I got a 2:00, I think, appointment. I think so. I'm going to still be able to swim. So I'm going to the pool. I'm going to the pool at least 3 or 4 times a week. So, and that's helped me a lot. My energy's going up. My stamina's going up. I did get a epidural on the 4th. I got another epidural coming up here in about 3 weeks. Coming up again on the same disc. So I'll get back then to streaming, hopefully. Try to get Echo on or a few others, and we'll hang out and talk and load some. My brother's watching. There's some of his blank 40s. I was probably just seating depth I was working with. And I don't have a case gauge now, though. I only got a 9 EGW. But yeah, I've been out riding. I walk the park every day too. And you all, everyone take care. Hopefully I'll get a show. Look out for me. I'll get a show going. Max says he'll still come on. Echo, eventually get him on, of course. Keep your eye out. And appreciate each and every one of you dropping in. Even if you don't have time to hang out, I appreciate you coming by and saying hello. So take care. God bless. God bless America. See you guys and gals. Hope to start streaming soon again.